Since Monday, eastern Ghouta has suffered heavy bombardment by Syrian and Russian forces. Some 400,000 people live in this suburb of Damascus. In 4 days, more than 200 people have been killed and hundreds have been left injured. The UN has labelled it a humanitarian catastrophe, unsurprising given that there have been eyewitness reports of chlorine gas being used, which Washington have confirmed. In May 2017, French President Emmanuel Macron threatened military action in cases of chemical weapon usage and reiterated to Russian President Vladimir Putin his commitment to the Syrian people.
The President of the Republic has expressed his concern about indications of the potential use of chlorine gas against the civilian population in Syria on several occasions in recent weeks. He's also emphasised that France is fully determined in its fight against the unchecked use of chemical weapons.
The French government is still awaiting evidence to confirm the use of chlorine gas and for the time being have stressed the need to provide emergency aid.
We are calling for humanitarian corridors to be opened, because after all, this is a civilian population that is being targeted.
Humanitarian corridors which favour the intervention of international NGOs so that as many civilians as possible can be evacuated. An ideal solution if the UN Security Council had already given the go-ahead, but after an emergency meeting they did not come to an agreement, notably due to Russia's refusal.
You understand that's not realistic. We would like to see a ceasefire and the end of war in Syria, but the terrorists, I'm not sure they are in agreement with what the US is proposing.
Emmanuel Macron and Vladimir Putin have agreed to increased Franco-Russian cooperation, but whether this involves the terms of ending the conflict is yet to be seen.